Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because this is the beginning of the chaos. This is when it starts. And I thought I would come up to the park and just walk around because it's quiet and nice. And man, oh man, there's so much to cover today. But quick video, short video. And please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it. Today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold, but let's get right into it. As the election hits us, you're going to see that today is the day that's going to be the turning for so many different businesses, and it's going to start today. The impact of people keeping it together is going to break at this point. It's just that simple. And you haven't seen anything yet. The tech union for the New York Times went on strike yesterday, and they did it as an impact statement. And there are think about this, there's 700 people in the tech union for the New York Times that work there. Now, here's the thing about IT people, and I have a lot of respect for IT people because, number one, the good ones that know what they're doing, work at their own pace, do their own thing, but get their jobs done and don't like to be told that they have to work a certain way. They don't want to conform. They don't want to show up at your office. They don't want to punch a clock. They don't want to wear a suit. They don't want to know anything about that. They just want to get their stuff done. But think about it. For the New York Times, you've got 700 people right now that just went on strike yesterday, the day before an election. Ooh, want to see somebody, want to see chaos? There's that. Look at this. Turtle sitting on a turtle right now. Isn't that cool?
Oh my God, is that a statue or?
Nope, turtle sitting on a turtle. Those are live turtles.
Yeah.
So,
Funny.
so anyways, the IT people, they've been trying to negotiate their deal for over a year. And when would you have when would you have an impact to get your final settlement done? Day after an election? No. We need you guys. We need all hands on deck right now. I bet you do. I bet you do. So people are fed up. People are broke. The Boston Bruins are a hockey team, and they blame the fact that they don't have good players on the high taxes in the state of Massachusetts and the Boston area and the local taxes. They cannot get good players. 7 out of the last 10 Stanley Cup winners, there's an article below about this, talking about how they live in tax-free states. Now, I live in the highest tax state. I live in California, which is chaos. And the one thing that you're going to see happen is you're going to see property taxes go through the flipping roof as of this week. Things are gonna break, okay? So, needless to say, think about this. The Boston Bruins are complaining that their problem with getting good hockey players is their high taxes. Okay. Now, Redwood City, California. Redwood City, California is one of the richest cities in the country. The average person that lives there has a net worth of $3.4 million. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be like Newport Beach, Long Island, the Hamptons, some shenanigans like that. Nope, Redwood City. Now, the thing about Redwood City is that the city has a whopping 12 employees, can't make payroll, can't make money. So what are they going to do? Guess, guys. Come on, say it. Raise taxes. We got to do this just to get by. Well, again, businesses are suffering, less sales taxes being brought in. Restaurants are closing, businesses are closing, businesses are not moving there. They're not buying business licenses. Everything about the city is upside down. It costs more to run the city. It does. It costs more to run every business right now. I had dinner with a restaurateur last night who basically broke it down and talked about just how awful it is in the industry. It's got packed places. It's not that she's not doing well. It's that it is absolute, foot on the throat time. And what it is that you've got everything going up. Insurance, food costs, labor costs. And then you get the people that don't want to work. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if I want to be a waitress. Then don't do it, guys. You have to go and show up. And, I saw Patrick bet David, who I love the guy. But he did a thing with his kids where they went to a real high-end restaurant with his kids, and he's got a bunch of kids. And they walked in and treated him like crap at first, and were turning their back to him and didn't care, didn't know who he was. And said, kids, I'm not paying for this type of service at a high-end restaurant. So he went to a super expensive restaurant, and I forgot the name of it. I want to say Fleming's, but I think it was higher than that. Anyways, walked in there and got stellar service, and then sat down with his kids, and the kids vote, how much should we tip this guy? And the consensus was, let's give 30% tip. He said, I think it's more. I think we should give this guy 100%, but I want you to present to him. So one of his young kids, one of his boys, took the check up there and said, hey, we just want to let you know this was the best service we've ever had, and we gave you 100% tip. And the guy was gracious and almost in tears. But that's what you're paying for high-end food right now. Now, not everybody can be Patrick, David, and be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But what you're seeing is the average family right now is saying that eating out at a fast food place is a luxury purchase right now. Is that insane, guys? Is that insane? Now, as I'm out in the field this morning, I'm going to have to get a bite between now and my next appointment, which I'm going to have to. So I'm going to stop someplace. And it's sad that families look at this as a luxury purchase to go get a burger or something someplace quick, or a sandwich or something. That's awful. Wendy's is talking about how they're going to close 140 stores. When? In a year? No, this year. In the next 6 weeks, they're going to close 140 locations. That's wild, guys. It's absolutely wild. But again, the dam is going to break. You're going to see people go out, and you're going to see the foreclosures get stepped up. You're going to see problems with the banking industry that are going to come to light. Now, the banking industry, HSBC, Santander Bank, other banks, European banks are talking about a huge, massive hacking that's happening, and what it is with the QR codes. Do not pay bills via QR codes right now. Just don't. It's one thing to sign up for somebody's email address. We just want this information. But I'm telling you guys, be very leery of things. Make sure it's going to go to a website that you recognize before you pay for it, because these people right now are stealing people's bank account information and planting malware on people's phones, and it is awful. And I'm so tired of, if you make a credit card purchase and somebody steals your credit card and it gets hacked, and my buddy Dave just called me 2 days ago and said, hey, listen, I have a credit card I haven't used, and I got a recurring bill for a yearly service on it, kind of like what you had. And, I've got a huge credit line in this account, and we never purchased this. And it's been, they credited his account, but now they have to issue a new card and do all that stuff, which you have to have happen to make sure that somebody's not going to get it. Because what the big scam is, usually, is, oh, wow, this card looks active. What they do is they make a simple $11 charge, $19 charge, something like that to get their foot in the door, and then they get their foot on your neck. So I'm telling you guys, you haven't seen anything yet, and it's going to be absolutely insane with what's coming this week, because let's get real, guys. It's going to get real. One way or another, no matter who's declared the victor, you're going to see the spoils with both of them. And the fact is that some people believe business is going to get better. Some people is going to believe that business is going to get worse. But what's going to happen is it's going to get very, very real right now. And what I mean by that is you can't deny all these businesses that are suffering. You can't deny the fact that the average family right now cannot afford to eat and go out. There's a terrible video of this woman talking about how, her family is basically middle class, and they're not middle class anymore. They're dead broke, and having to ration things like bacon, having to decide if they're going to buy their kids' socks or them socks because they can't afford it at Walmart is absolutely tragic. And again, nobody has any disposable income. This woman went 4 years ago from having zero credit card debt to being maxed out with all their credit cards. And that right there is a tragedy. You don't want that. But what you're seeing is you're seeing 72% of the people right now that have maxed out credit card debt. How does that work? I want you guys to go out and make yourself another $5,000 this month. Oh, do a side hustle, do a side gig, sell something. I'm telling you right now that it's the one thing that's going to come to light is that so many people that you think are successful are not successful. And with the insurance costs only going up, it is absolutely outrageous what it costs just to survive right now. And that's not going to get better. It's going to get much worse right now, and it's going to be brought to light in, coming week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're going to start to see things happen. I didn't know they were in trouble. Remember Wendy's? Who knew Wendy's was in trouble? I haven't heard that one on the list. Okay? Well, 140 stores done. Okay? There's a lot more to cover on this. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. Once again, there is one winner in this election season that's guaranteed, and that's the people that bought themselves precious metals. It's not too late for you. You can call #1 rated Patriot Gold Group today. 888-330-1431. Think about this, guys. The #1 asset class is gold and silver in 2024. Think about this. Silver by itself has gone up 40% this year, and you're seeing gold at all-time highs right now. Get yourself ready. Call #1 rated Patriot Gold Group today. Think about this. #1 rated for 8 years in a row. There's a reason for that. Just call them and ask questions. Get a free investor guide. Find out how precious metals can make a big difference in your retirement. They have IRAs, 401ks that are backed by precious metals. They sell all types of metals. Contact them today. 888-330-1431. Let them know that Dan from iAllegedly sent you. I am not just one of their national spokesmen. I am a client of theirs, and they are a fantastic company. Call them today before it's too late. Think about this statistic. This is like a lockdown economy. During COVID, we saw 49% of all businesses, every single one of them say, I don't know if I'm gonna make it right now. And that's where we're at today. It's just like a lockdown, okay? Things are great, things are fantastic. Only you can go out and you can run your business freely. You can have people come to your shop. You can go sell whatever you want, sell your service, promote anything that you're doing. You're consulting, anything, okay? Do it. But, wait a second. People don't have any money right now, okay? So this is just like the lockdown economy. It's crazy, absolutely crazy how people are upside down right now. And, I love all the stories about all the restaurants that are, hurting right now. But Chipotle, I'm telling you this story because it reminds me of something that happened. And this was like 3-4 years ago. I was in a Chipotle, and this woman was very well dressed on the phone, and she was just berating somebody on the phone. Clearly a successful person in management someplace, whether she was a lawyer, whatever, I don't know where she worked. But the point was she gets up to the front of the line and I want a bowl, I want chicken. Oh God, put more chicken in the bowl. Guy puts more chicken in the bowl. You want vegetables? Yes. Oh, are we gonna do this on every step? Put more vegetables on that. And continue to berate this kid all the way down, everything, rice, vegetables, cheese, everything, to where the bowl looked like a football when she was done. So to this day, I've never felt bad about going to Chipotle and saying, oh, come on, guys, a little more vegetables, because I wasn't like that nut, that Karen nut, okay? But anyways, what's funny about this is Chipotle has now issued a press statement saying, listen, we're putting more food on our bowls right now. You're gonna get bigger portions, which everybody's like, really? I'll believe that when I see it. But again, the lockdown economy that we're all living through, that's crazy. A man who built an apartment building in the 80s, okay, Von Merta, went out and been renting the place out forever. He's retired, he's in his 60s, and had a tenant that left the place and then said, after they left, sued him and said the place was uninhabitable. And he's like, what are you talking about? The place is in great shape. So he sued him, and the insurance company says, we should just settle with this guy because this guy really wants to go to court. So the insurance company wrote the guy a check without him agreeing to it for $150,000. And I'm like, wow, that's a good gig if you can get it. Just say that, you're unhappy and let the insurance company, it's going to be cheaper for us to write this guy a $150,000 check than to settle it. Every other tenant in the building's fine. This guy was shaken down by that. And again, the chaos economy. It's just, you haven't seen it yet. So, gonna see more of this, guys. Gonna see more of this. Crime industry that we're seeing a ton of is this data theft that people are doing. And what you're seeing is people that are downloading information to your phone. And again, be careful of the QR codes, be careful of what you sign up for if you don't know what it is. And, you have to remember this. Very few of your YouTubers, okay, or anybody that you go to says, hey, click here and buy this now, And if they do that, they have a legitimate website to it. But people in the comments, be careful, be leery of all those people, because 99.99999% of them are scoundrels that are trying to rip you off. So be leery of that stuff, guys. Be leery. I want to remind everybody that we have a private channel, iAllegedly Live, talking about everything that's uncensored and fun and great. Join us over there. Sign up at iAllegedly.tv or use the link below to sign up for that. It's absolutely amazing. Plus, we are now on Spotify, we are on iHeartRadio, and a bunch of other cool announcements about to be made very soon that I'm very proud of. And as things get busier and bigger, you're going to be part of all this. And we're going to have a big giveaway coming up very soon that I will have an announcement for shortly. Now, final things. Think about this. Good old Warren Buffett basically getting out of the stock market right now. And what Warren Buffett's doing is basically selling another 100 million shares of Apple. Hello, unloading, his huge stake in Bank of America. I'm kind of blown away because there's a cop car in the park. Okay, ripping through. Okay, so there's that. You've got the manufacturing sector that, again, this is when the chaos begins. This is when you can't ignore what's going on in your life. I am telling you this right now. You can survive anything. You can survive any economy, and you can make money if you batten down the hatches. If you understand that you just work and live as tight as possible right now. Please understand this. There is value in not going out and buying a $220,000 Audi on your dad's construction company. You know what I mean? Come on, okay? I know somebody that did that. Anyways, my point is we just lost 78,000 jobs in October for the manufacturing industry. Wait, we just were told, that we only lost 46 and that we gained 22,000 jobs. If we didn't gain the 40,000 jobs, we would be upside down. So anyways, it's going to be negative. You're going to see negative job growth for October. Who knew? We knew. You knew. You watch shows like this, okay? So final story, okay, is this. If you have AOL email, if you have any Gmail, if you have Yahoo Mail, anything like that, you need to go out and you need to change your password now, immediately. The hackers are going in there, and what they're doing is they're implanting malware inside that overtakes your phone and gets all your passwords. But what it also does is gets access to your phone and to your data and to your things like your bank account and things like that, and they will transfer money. It beats, the two types of authentication, the second authentication that we have, and just protect yourself, guys. Okay. Anyways, okay? Chaos starts today. Be leery. Be nice to everybody. Good luck to whoever you are. Good luck to If your side won or not, let me know, okay? Good luck to all of us, okay? God bless America, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. Hello@iAllegedly.com, and I will see you guys very soon.